Behind the scenes of Instagram. Now it's time for the hashtag cheat. Select all, copy and paste. Boom. That's better. Another day, another vlog. Just setting up some surveys for the sign-ups who signed up for the 12-week program. There is going to be another one running very, very soon. I'm not sure when. It's going to be changed a little bit because obviously with summer coming up, I'm thinking of doing a more sort of drastic cut program. Let me know if that interests you. Just pop it in the comments section below. So that's what this morning's tasks are about. Right, it is now 5:10 and I'm finally going to get this chopped off if they've got space. Hell, this stand is so... Stunk of weed in there. I'm not doing that. That's what you get for going to a HIIT, barbers and splot. So like I mentioned, today's topic, or the first one anyway, is about HMB. If you don't know what HMB is, it is a supplement. So as you know, I'm always skeptical about supplements, and if they're not really backed up by scientific data or any sort of research, then they're probably best to avoid. There are some out there which I do recommend. Now, I remember Alan Aragon touched on a certain study that was conducted by, I think it was Wilson et al. And Joe Agu does a perfect demonstration, or whatever you call it, on this particular topic. And as you can see from the findings, it doesn't really add up, because the individuals who, I must stress, were trained individuals, so they had already passed the newbie gain stage. They had better effects by taking HMB, a legal supplement, compared to individuals who were on testosterone, which is an illegal anabolic steroid. And what I also find really, really weird is that if you have a look on examine.com, you'll find that the main reason as to why HMB exists and its main purpose is to preserve muscle mass. So preserve it and not build it. Whereas the study shows an increase of, I think it's something around 7 kilograms of lean body mass. So again, weird. Here we have first meal of the day going down at 11:31, so 11:30. So we've got a lot of protein here, some tomatoes, so love them, 3 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and some reading. I'm not going to read while I'm eating because it's important that you concentrate on your meal when you are eating. So laptop for now, quick t-shirt change, and now I'm off to Starbucks to see Math. He's always like, oh, I want to be in your vlogs, makes a big fuss, cries if he's not in them. So I thought, better get him in again today. So, as you can see, look at that. It's opening up. So, I actually told people, or I told someone in the gym a few days back, I was like, I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Yeah, I've had 2 instant coffees a day, which I'm starting to like again, weirdly. And now I'm off to Starbucks. Not really a coffee snob, am I? There's a really big emphasis on certain Instagram famous coaches at the moment, Matt knows, where they will say that HIIT training is superior than any other types of training, specifically when it comes to fat loss. Now, my friend's PT from London told him that, listen to this, Reese, my friend's PT in London told him that if you were to perform HIIT, that you burn body fat for 5 days after. What do you think of that, Reese?
The effects of EPOC.
Oh, right. Okay, so Reese knows a bit about EPOC. Tell us more, Reese.
The afterburn effect, you hit that intensity at such a high level,
yeah,
you burn your fat for days.
Right, 5 days?
Well, a good form. In London, you know.
In London,
So,
time difference.
Cardiff's still a little bit different to London, so you never know.
So this is the kind of shite Instagram famous coaches will get their clients doing, and this is apparently HIIT. This is not HIIT. This is doing a certain amount of exercises for a certain amount of time, followed by a certain amount of rest. A study supporting this is Warren et al., where they compared the fat oxidation between post-exercise high-intensity and low-intensity individuals. The study showed greater fat oxidation post-workout in the high-intensity group compared to the low-intensity group. Here what we need to remember is that high-intensity individuals would have been burning less energy throughout the session from switching to low-intensity to high, a ratio of 1 minute on, 2 minutes off, where the low-intensity group's intensity would have remained consistent throughout, meaning a potential for greater calories burned throughout the session. The authors mentioned this by claiming, however, the additional energy expended after high-intensity exercise is trivial when energy expenditure that occurs during the exercise bout is considered. See, the fact of the matter is that any coach or any PT can make you feel good by making you sweat and whatnot, but it does take a bit of intelligence and a bit of science to make someone better. And just because you feel good or you sweat, it doesn't gauge, or it shouldn't gauge the effectiveness of a workout, because I've been sitting in Starbucks for the last half an hour and I'm sweating like mad. Does that mean that I burnt fat? No. And to someone who's had a PT like that and they come to me, it's like they think I'm a genius, because they're like, oh my god, I haven't been able to deadlift more than 100k for the last 8 months. I'm like, yes, because what you've been doing is fucking HIIT type training, so you haven't been focusing on progressive overload whatsoever. Getting that post-workout in. And the last thing that I'm going to cover is breaking a bad habit. So us as coaches are always banging on about creating habits, which is good, but what about the bad ones? What about the ones that we can't seem to break? And the terrible one that I get into is when I'm cooking. So let's say something's going on there. I tend to do this. I'm in a cupboard and I'm eating this, or 1 or 2 pieces or slices of this. Now, this in hindsight isn't that many calories, it's about 122 per 2 slices. But then what I'll do is that I'm work where if I have to have something after I have my dinner. And when I say something, what I mean is like a dessert. So again, I'll probably have 2 slices of this again, which is again another 122 calories. So it racks up really fast. Whereas if I was sort of strict in myself and sort of stopped myself from doing this whilst I was cooking, then I'd have an extra bit more for my dessert. Now there's nothing fancy about this. It's really does come down to willpower and sort of self-discipline. So what you do is you do this. You break that habit once. Martin McDonald's covered it in his seminar, and it's not great advice to give out really. The NHS apparently told someone that if they fancied something, then for that once you go and clean your car or something. So the same rule applies here. Rather than eating that food, just start preparing the food, go for a shower, then when you're out of the shower, the food will be ready. Sorry, I had to turn the light off just for this. That is so... But anyway, break that habit once and that is that. There's a very slim chance that you'll do it again. Break that habit twice and you have even more of a chance of never doing it again. Like I said, there's nothing fancy about it. It comes down to willpower and self-determination. And that is that from that vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you liked it. And let me know if you'd like to see anything or me do something different in the upcoming vlogs. Ciao for now.